Good evening.
I hope everyone installed Unreal Engine 5, right? So in the previous class, we have given an introduction about UV5, how to navigate inside Unreal Engine. And we have taken a look into how to import assets and migrate from one project to another project. So today we will take a look how to create a landscape inside Unreal Engine and how to import assets and place inside a scene. So hope everyone opened your Epic Games launcher. I will share my screen. Just a moment. Here I have opened Epic Games launcher. I will show you again the process how to create a project so that you can follow along with me. Okay. So to create a project here, we have a engine version. We have installed Unreal Engine 5. So click on this launch button to create a new project. It will take some time to open the editor. This is the window where you can open the recent projects and you can create a new project from the existing categories and templates. So for this, we will select games. And as I have informed you in the last class, select the template. Okay. Any template you can take. When you can take a blank as well. So here I will select blank. And here you see we have project defaults where you can select the things like for desktop or maximum quality. So leave it for default. And the project location where you wanted to save your project. Okay. In my case, I have saved under documents folder. Under Bhanu Prakash. Okay, so
just a moment. Harish, can you please mute yourself? Request everyone to keep your videos muted unless you want to speak.
so once you have selected the path where you wanted to uh, place save the project, and here you can see give the project name. Okay, in my case, as I have already created, so I have given it as a demo, or you can give it as a product. Okay, and click create. So once it's done, it will open up the project. Okay, so I'm not going to create the one because I have already created. So I will go to recent projects and open the one which I have created in the previous class, demo 01. Okay, and click open. Once you create, project will open up. And here you see I have selected the third person template. That is also fine, no problem. No need to worry about that. Okay. Let me know once you have created the project and opened it up. Okay. Let me know if you are facing any difficulty to create a project. Okay. So that I will help you. So hope everyone created a project, right? Let me know, because again, if I move to the next step, it will be difficult for you to follow.
Hi Anusha,
Hi.
I'm Ishika. Actually, I'm unable to access the VM. I'm getting it wrong username or password.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thus has to take care.
yeah,
Ishika, it's giving you username and password error.
yeah,
Okay. Have you joined the WhatsApp group that I had sent the link for?
yeah. I've joined it.
Okay. So using my number, just send me a personal message with your user ID and password, please.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Okay, remaining people, I hope you have uh, created a project, right?
Please confirm in chat if you have.
Okay. Kumar. Okay, so I will go to the next step. So to create a landscape, we have a different modes. Okay, so where we can switch between landscape mode and select mode. Okay, so I will show you how to create a landscape from scratch. And here you see we have a toolbar, right? Under the toolbar we have a select mode. Okay, so before going to create, as I am in a third person example map, so I will create a new level. So to create a new level, go to file, select new level, and select empty level. Okay, and click on create. So as you see here, empty map, we don't have any lights, so it's a blank with no lights. Okay, so once it's created, save and name it as a car or underscore map. Okay, once it's done, now we will create a landscape. Okay, here under the toolbar you can see next to the save button we have a select mode, right? So if you click on this, you will find different options where you will switch between the different modes, like a select a landscape foliage. So now we will go with the landscape. Okay, click on landscape. So you will see a green grid lines. Okay, this is where we will create this is our landscape. Okay, so if I expand this tab, you can see these are the few different settings or tools for the landscape. Okay, if you have opened this created this landscape, you will find landscape tab where we have a different tools. Okay, mostly we will work on the under the sculpt. So if I click on sculpt, okay, as we have not yet created, right? So it is not showing. Does anyone have any questions? Okay, so here you can see we have a few options where you can create a new landscape or you can import from file, means you can import the file from other softwares, third party softwares, like it may be 3ds max or it may be a world mission, some other softwares. We can import our terrain into the Unreal Engine. Okay, So now we are not going to import anything. We are going to create a new landscape. And you have a material where you can assign material for your landscape. And here we have a transform. And as you see, we have a section size 63 by 63 quads. Kumar, can I know you have answered for no? What about that? Okay. So here, okay. Here you see quads, we have a 63 by 63 quads. If I drop down and select the 7 by 7 quads, the landscape size will be decreased. So you can increase or you can decrease. I will leave it for default, okay? It was 63 by 63 quads, okay? And sections per component. Here you can see we have one box. Here we have only one component, right? So if I select this drop down, 2 by 2 sections, if you select, in one box you will find 2 by 2. Total 4 boxes we will get, okay? So leave it for default 1 by 1 section. And number of components will be 8 by 8. You see 8 by 8. I will show you. Horizontally, vertically, we have a 8 by 8. Means totally 64 components we will get. Okay. So here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And here also 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. This way we will get a landscape. And if you want, you can at the end, I will share a link with you where you can select the resolution of this landscape. Okay. Now leave it for default everything. I will click on create to create a landscape. Okay. It will take some time to create a landscape. Okay. So now, as you see, we have got this created, but there is no proper lights, right? So we are not able to see anything properly. So before going to sculpt this landscape, we will add light to our scene. Okay. So go back from this landscape mode to select mode. And now we have to add light. So next to the mode section, we have a quickly add to project a button where you can access to all the place actors. Okay. Here, if you click on this, you will find a light section where you can add. Click on the directional light. It has been added to the level. Okay. So now here you can see directional light. You can rotate and you can set the angle in which direction you want. What this directional light does means it acts as a sun. Wherever you place inside the level, it will lit entire the world. Okay. And we have a different properties for our directional light where you can change intensity, even environment look. You can also change that as well. So I will rotate this in a different direction. And one more, if you change the angle, you can see the direction is changing. It is becoming dark and light is affecting. Okay. And along with this, we have to place atmospheric fog as well. So click on this and again go to visual effects where we have a sky atmosphere. Add this. You see, as soon as we have added, we have got a sky atmosphere. Here we have to change the directional light to movable. What movable does means it will gives us the proper dynamic shadows along with like in a real time how we will get it will give us. About this mobility section, static, stationary, movable, we will see in the light uh, lighting session. Okay. So here you see as we are not getting any proper sky. So to do that, we have to add skylight as well. So go to lights and add skylight. Make this skylight to movable, and you can enable this real-time capture. But here you see it is not affecting anything. And one more thing, to change the directional light, right? We have a shortcut key. Hold Control and L on your keyboard. You can see we have got one Gizmo, right? Where you can change the direction of the light. You can see. Hold Control and L on your keyboard so that you will be able to get this option where you can change the direction of the sun. Okay. Once it's done, you can leave it. And even though we have done, but you can see here we have a black area. So that is because we don't have the fog. So we will add fog for this scene. Click on this and go to volume, visual effects. You can add exponential height fog. Okay. Once you add this, you can see the effect that it has changed to a normal sky. And once again, we will go with the directional light where we can change the angle. Control L. You can see you can set a day scene, night scene. Okay. I will give you some time to place these actors and set the directional light angle. Control L you have to press on your keyboard so that you will get that gizmo where you can change the angle of the directional light. So once it's done, let me know. L. You can change the angle whenever you want and according to the environment look is required for our car configurator, right? You can set. And few more properties that we have under the exponential height fog is you can change this. If you have select this exponential height fog, and under the detail sections, if you are not able to get like this view, if it is too orange kind of thing, when you rotate like this, right? I will show you. Control L. When you are changing the angle, wherever that before previously black area was there, right? There it will look again same like that only. In my case, it is not showing it up because I have the colors already changed by default. Okay. So here, if you are facing that issue, you can change here color to white or black. Okay. So now it's done, right? As our landscape also got created. Now we will go and check how to edit um, the tools inside the landscape. So here I will tell you the shortcut key to go to the switch between the different modes like landscape, foliage, and select mode. So press Shift 2 to go to the landscape mode. Shift 2. Okay, to get the landscape mode. So we have got this landscape where we can sculpt and smooth and flatten. Here, by using the landscape, we can create the environments like forest area or any other scenes we can create by using this landscape. So once you are inside the landscape mode, we will see how to sculpt this landscape. We will just create a slight mountain kind of thing. Okay, I will press F11 for the full screen, and I will try to change the angle of this okay, light. Okay, I have changed this. So now we will see how to sculpt this. You are seeing a brush, right? Blue brush. Here you can increase the size of this brush. Okay, I will increase the brush size, or decrease the brush size as well if you want. Okay, so I have increased the brush size, and now I will try to sculpt this landscape. So to get a mountain, slight mountain kind of things, just you have to um, hold the left mouse button and just move around this landscape. Okay, so that what it does means it will sculpt. What it does means it will gives us the higher and lower landscapes. Okay, so just hold the left mouse button. If you keep hold in the same place, you can see it is becoming high. Okay, so as you see, we have created a small landscape terrain kind of thing. I hope this is looking good for me. Now, if you want to sculpt, means if you want to lower this ground, to do that, hold Shift and press. You can see as I have holded Shift and pressed, it went to the ground has been lowering. Okay. Whenever you want, you can change the brush size. Okay. This is too much I have taken. Here, press Shift. You can see it is doing like that. Okay. Just give it a try. These two sculpting and lowering and the landscape, and create a mountain kind of thing. So once you are done with this, we will go with the another tool. Okay. Let me know once you are done with this step, okay? We will go through only few of them because we use most of those tools only, like a sculpt, smooth, flatten, okay? So as we have seen now, sculpt. Now next we have a tool called smooth, okay? Smooth, what it does means it will smooth the landscape surface. So if I click on this, just hold left mouse button and move around this landscape. What it does means wherever you have a sharp edges, right, it will smoothens that surface, okay? You can see it by applying on your landscape. Wherever you are seeing the sharp edges, it will smoothens the surface, okay? This is the smooth tool. And next we have a flatten tool. If you select flatten tool, this will gives us it will flattens the surface. It means it will equally um, use the it will levels the surface. So if I as you can see, if I have here, okay, if I hold, you can see it is leveling up the surface. I will show you, wait 1 second. If I lower down here, I want this flat surface, okay? If you just left mouse button and you can see it is leveling up the surface into a flat equal surface you will get out by using this flatten. So here I will apply flatten. I don't want like it is flattening the mountain valley too. So in this way you can flatten the surface, okay? So I am done with this flattening tool. Okay, yes, it's done. So I will give you some time practice these three tools and let me know once you are done with these three tools. Are you facing any difficulty to do this landscape? So once you are done with this, we will go back to the select mode. Okay, to go back to the select mode, you can hold shift and click one button. So you're out of the landscape now, landscape mode. So here right now we are not applied any material. like I'm not going to cover that material part in this session, but to see how it looks, we will add the material which we have got from default starter content. Okay, go to starter content under the content browser. You will find a starter content and go to materials and search for grass. So you can see we have got a m underscore ground grass. After selecting that, select landscape and go to the details tab. Here you will find a under the landscape section landscape material. So click on this arrow. The material will got applied. It will take some time to make it effect. So as you see, I have applied this landscape material, and this is how we can create a landscape and apply the material. Okay. And now I will show you how to add any plants or grass onto this top of landscape. But this for our product, we may not use this landscape because I mean foliage we are not about to do, but I am showing you the things what and all we can do by using these landscapes. Okay. If we go to the landscape mode, right, to paint the, I mean to place the trees, we have an option called foliage. Shift F3 for foliage mode. So here you can see we have a foliage drop foliage here. I will show you how to do that. Go to content browser and we have a starter content, right? Go to that and click on props. We have a bush here, sm underscore bush. So select that and drag and drop into that foliage here. Okay. So select this bush and drag and drop into this foliage type. Once it's done, you can see if I just click on this paint over, just hold left mouse button and paint on this landscape, you can see there are I mean number of bushes are adding. Okay, so like this we can add plants to our landscape. Here I am undoing this. If you want to increase this brush size, right, here we have a under paint option, we have a brush size. You can increase it. Paint density also you can increase it, or you can erase the density as well. So here you can see the brush has become big, and we have a shortcut key for this as well. So if you see on your keyboard, we have a brackets, right? If you click on the brackets, left one, it will lower the brush size, and if you press right one, it will increase the brush size. Okay, just hold that bracket. Okay, it will increase and decrease the brush size. This is a shortcut key. Okay, so now this is how we can paint. And what if you want to erase any part of this um, trees or bushes that you have placed? Okay, to do that, hold shift and left mouse button so that it will erase that part. Okay, it will delete that part. And here as of now we have only one bush, right? So it is by default it is selected and it is erasing that one only. If you have multiple, right, you have to make sure that whatever that you want to delete, select those trees and hold shift and move around that area that you want to delete from that. Okay, so now I am erasing all this. I don't want to place this bush on this landscape. Okay. So in this way, you can paint trees on the landscape. Go to select mode. So let me know you have got that foliage thing or not. So it is working for everyone. So okay, I think someone has to okay, so if you don't have any queries, so that we will move to the next topic where we can import assets from Megascans or Bridge. So here, this is my landscape. Now we will see how to import assets. Okay. If I go to content browser, someone needs to be mute. So okay, now we will see how to import any assets or materials from the Megascans library. So if I go and click on import, right? Not import, okay. So make sure when you are importing anything or creating any new level, so make sure that you have created a folder, okay. So go to content browser and right click, create a new folder and name it as a maps. And as I have created this map, I will drag and drop into this folder, move here. Okay, it's done now. Now we will see how to add the content from the Quixel. Okay, so to add that, go to content browser, click on add Quixel content. Okay, so it will open up the bridge. And for this to get, you need to be signed in with your Epic Games account. Okay, so what is this bridge means? Uh, this bridge is where we will get the assets for free. This is a realistic things where you can get materials, a number of properties from this bridge. You will find all types of 3D assets, plants, surfaces, decals. So if I click on home, right, we will get 3D assets. You can see number of categories under that as well. We will find. So we will go with the nature properties. You can see we have a different kinds of rocks where you will find here boulders, forest rocks. So select any of this. I will select this sandstone boulder or yes, sandstone boulder. So to import or you can do the things like before you are using this bridge, you have to install this bridge and you have to set the account and set the version as well. So here you see, I will click on this sandstone boulder. Right click on that. Okay, it is asking sign in. Sign in will be already signed in. So to get, I will directly without exporting. Just a minute, I will sign in and I will show you how it works. Okay. sign with Epic Games. Okay, so as you see now I have signed in to this bridge. Here you can see when I have selected this boulder, right? Here you will be able to see the download option, medium quality download. Okay, if you can either click download, it will take some time, and you can export that to the project. So it will come directly to the project, okay, inside the project. So now instead of downloading, I will just do drag and drop into the project itself. I have selected this, right? This is the download option where you can download. Hold this asset and go to the editor map where you want and just place it inside the scene. Once it's done, open the content browser. You will find with the name Megascans, okay? If you expand this 3D assets, sandstone boulder preview. Okay, so if you select this folder, you can see where we have got mesh and textures along with the materials as well. So whatever the information for that mesh is required, all properties will come along with the mesh. Okay. So if I press F, it will take us to near to that object. You can see now we have placed inside the scene. So in this way you can get it. And one more thing I will show you which helps us when we are working. So here I have placed this boulder, right? And now I will place any asset from the starter content. Go to content browser and open the starter content folder. Go to props folder. Here I will drag and drop this okay, table, chair, anything you can drag and drop into the scene. And see, whenever we are working like a large scene, so we have number of different objects. So if you want to edit any particular asset, right? So you cannot just go to the content browser and search the folders where it is placed. So instead of doing that, you can easily find the object where it is resided under the content browser. So for that, we have a shortcut key. If I select this boulder, right, I don't know where it is placed. Now I am under some other folder. So if I want to find this particular boulder folder, it is difficult to go to the content browser and search for the folder where it is. So to avoid that, we have a shortcut key. Select the boulder and press Ctrl P. Okay, so it will directly go to that particular folder where the mesh is placed. Okay, and in the same way, if I want this couch, I will click again Ctrl B. So it will take us to the particular folder where it is placed. Okay. And if I go to bridge, here not only this boulder, you can take any assets and you can place it. You can use inside the project. Not only the assets, I will show you. Even we can take surfaces as well, different materials. See, number of materials are available. You can take any of them. You can right click or download. You can just hold and drag and drop into the scene. Not into the scene, it will come under content browser. Okay. Yes, please, Karthik.
Yeah, hi. So I had a question. It's regarding these assets that you brought in from the Kutsil Bridge. Sometimes when I'm bringing assets in, they are looking very low poly, like very bad quality, and then on its own it becomes okay after a while. But it is not a shader that was compiling. I don't know what the issue was exactly. So
Header
when I
compiling.
brought in one of these Megascan assets, it had moss on it. It was that kind of asset. But when I brought it in, it was looking like very bad. And
Is
when
it
I re-imported it, then it looked fine. Or sometimes I don't know exactly what was the problem. Is it LOD problem? Is it what was the issue exactly?
I mean, right now it is there. I mean, you have created that or imported that asset.
No, not right now. Earlier when I was trying to import. So sometimes the quality is bad. What all can be the factors that are affecting quality of these assets?
Basically, is from the bridge, whatever we will take, no, it will don't affect like anything. Really, we will get a good thing what we have exported from the. Even you can select the quality, right? Whatever the settings that we have done, it will come in the same way. But
So
uh,
where are,
um,
where are the quality you can select that medium quality and all that?
yeah, here 1 second, I will show you.
Okay.
Here we have, right, but I will take particularly this mossy forest. Okay, if I say take this, you have a download, okay, and medium quality. If you drop down this, we will find a options for high quality. You can select in between these, and you have this. We don't want to select anything. If I click on download, right, it is downloading, and it will directly if we click on add, so you can see we have got this asset inside the project. Let me go and place inside the scene. You can see now uh, it is not affecting anything, right? It is perfect. So it might, in your case, um, it might be issue with the system maybe, or the way you have placed. But the way you placed, it won't affect, I think so. But maybe with the graphic card issue or specifications might be. Can I know which what specifications that you are using, Karthik?
Yeah, yeah. Could you please repeat that once?
I asked, it might be about the specifications that you are using your system.
Yeah, okay. But I was running it on Epic quality only.
Okay, okay. Maybe there might be some other issues, maybe. And I think whenever we are
It got
exporting,
fixed
there
on its own. It got,
sometimes it might happen.
okay.
So when you are doing this, right, if you face any issues, let us know, or it showing any or any screenshots that will help us to solve it. Okay.
Hello.
Okay, I'll try and recreate it and then send a screenshot.
Yeah. Okay. Sure, Karthik. Yes.
Even I have a small doubt. It's actually regarding like a camera, I guess. But as I go far away, the shadows kind of decrease, and
Shadows.
yeah, kind of decrease. The shadows disappear.
Okay. Okay.
As I go forward or I zoom the quality gradually increases, and I
Getting
get all the shadows. Yeah. Is there any solution for that?
shadows. Shadows. Let me show you. If I press L, Control L. Okay. Now, okay, I will just set this shadow. Are you able to see? If I go up,
Uh,
the shadow is perfect only, right?
Actually, it's not about a solo object. I have like multiple objects.
Multiple objects. Okay, yes,
Yeah.
it be, but it depends upon the light that you have set it to stationary or movable.
Okay. Okay.
If I make this light stationary, let's see what will happen. It depends on the meshes as well.
Mhm.
Nowadays we are getting by default all the settings, but when I have started, right,
Mm.
for get the shadows for each object, I used to edit inside the static mesh editor, changing the resolution of this mesh so that we will
Mm.
be able to get the perfect shadows. But as of now, we have different settings to do that. But
Mm.
this will, when we will go further classes, right, we will discuss at that point. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So everyone created this landscape.
Yes.
Okay. So now I will delete these two because I'm not going to use these two anymore. And so this is my scene level landscape that I have done. So now we will see how to bring assets into the um, project and how to place inside the scene. Okay. So I will show you how to do that. Okay. Go to content browser, content, and make a new folder. Okay. Go to content browser and right click, create a new folder and name it as assets or okay, assets, name it as assets. Asset. And see here we have number of folders, right? You might get a confusion like which one is like a maps or assets that we have imported or animation. So for each folder, you can set a different color. So to identify easily, if I right click on this and click on set color, we can set a color for this folder and click OK. You can see content browser. Just give me a minute. Okay, so like this, you can set different colors for the folders. Okay, so now open this folder and click on import. As I have already downloaded mesh from the other website. Okay, you can go through the websites like Sketchfab, CG Trader. You can go through that and you can download the models which are for free. So here I have this. If I click on open, and as I have informed you in the last class, Unreal Engine supports FBX and OBJ files you can import. And once you click on import, it will give you FBX import options. Okay. Leave all the options for default. Okay. And I will click on import. Okay. I will click on import all. So it will take some time to import the assets. Even you can export from the 3D softwares also, Maya or 3ds Max or Blender as well. But make sure you have exported with the proper settings options. In the meantime, if you have any questions, you can ask. And make sure whatever the mesh that you are importing, it should be low poly. I mean, not very low, but if it is very high means it will create a problems. So close this message log, and here you can see we have got a different number of assets. Means each pot is a separate object. If I select all, Control A, yes, Karthik, have any question?
Yeah, I have a question. You said when you're importing the model, we should make sure that it is low poly. Now, my question is, how do we decide what is low poly and what is high poly?
See, if you have any 3D knowledge, so that if anyone is basically from a 3D artist kind of thing, so they can know, means there will be a triangles mesh properties when they used to model. So if the triangles are more, I will show you one thing. 1 second. If I go to content browser, right? This content browser. Okay, start a content props. If I open this bush, or not the bush, stone. Okay.
Right.
So here,
You saw just 1 second ago, you saw how it was looking. Just for that one frame, this stone was looking very low poly, right?
where
When you opened it up in, I think you opened up the blueprint, right?
static mesh
Before
editor.
it loaded, it was very low poly in the starting. That is what I was talking about in my previous question.
Okay.
And it
This
stayed like
is
that. It stayed like that. It did not turn into high poly. It just now came when you were loading this. First time when you were loading it. Now it is showing. Maybe if you can close this and open a similar one, a different one, some other rock or something. If it's now, so this
yes,
is
I will
cached. I
open.
think.
Yes. No, this
Chair
is
also,
also.
I think it's low poly
We
only. I
will
think.
check.
Anyway, check that later. Yeah.
We'll see.
So yeah, we can get back to the new question.
Yes. Okay. See here, I have opened this mesh, right?
Yeah.
Here, mm, like this. If I go to wireframe, okay, go to it and go to wireframe. You can see the triangles and vertices of this mesh. It is looking a little heavy, right? So if so, you can do low poly or high detail from the 3ds Max or softwares. So if there is an option to reduce inside Unreal Engine as well. So here you can see this is LOD is 0, right? So as ever, how much ever you are going to for, the mesh is stayed constant only. So there is no any changes. So this is where we will use or create LODs, because if you have observed any games when you are playing, as the player moves forward, the meshes are loading, right? Maybe coins or maybe side views. It won't be already level has been not set it up as the player is moving, like in a real world when a bus is moving, right? So all the scenes are passing and we are moving forward. So in the same way, we will, when we are about to near to this particular object, it will look sharper to us. And if we are far away from that, the LOD will be decreases. So I will show you that example how to do that. LODs we can create inside Unreal Engine. So now this mesh is like this, right? And you check the detail also, like this is now sharp. Now I will make it wireframe and I will reduce the, make this as a LOD. So here you can see count triangles 1228, right? And vertices 664. Okay. Now if I go to details panel, actually this is called static mesh, okay, editor. So where you can change the details. Here you can see we have a LOD auto. Click on advanced, LOD sections. Okay, here we have number of LODs. If I make this 2 and click apply changes, okay. But the count has not been changed. But if I move away from this mesh, right, you see the triangles has been changed to 614 and vertices is 352. Are you able to see?
Yeah.
Yes. This is called LOD because when the player is too far, it won't be, there is no point to visible it as a too sharp, right? So at that
So
point
this
we will,
Unreal Engine is doing automatically.
yes, it will does.
So we can use this in combination with nanites, and then you can load maybe high poly model also.
Load, yes, means when a particular, yes, when a player is near, then it will look as a sharp, and when player is far away from that, there is no point that it should be sharp, right? So it will reduce, like at this point where we will use means particularly when it comes to optimization. This technique is used when it will come optimization. If the mesh is heavy, so that we will create number of LODs so that the mesh will be reduced, okay, optimized. You can create number of LODs. So I have created a 2, right? Now I will give 3 and click on apply changes. Okay. Now if I move far away from this, right? 614 and again even it will 306, it will be reduced. And I will show you in a lit mode. When I am nearing to this object, this looks sharper. And even more, we can change here. I will show you. If we move up, here we have LOD picker, right? LOD 0. Okay, this is the one. And LOD 1. You can see how the mesh is optimized. Okay, LOD 2. So mesh triangles has reduced, right? So it is looking like that. And even I will change this to more LODs. I will make it 4 and click apply changes. So now I will change this to LOD 3. Now you can see how it is working.
What about combining this with nanites?
Nanites combining, I have not yet checked.
Combining LOD and nanites together, is that good or bad?
Actually, I didn't check it. I have to check with that. I think it will give a best result only.
Okay, we'll try it out.
Yeah, we will check with when we have a lighting section, right? At that point, we will check this as well. Okay.
Okay.
So now we have imported, right? Go to the asset folder, Control A, select all, and drag and drop into the scene. You see, all together we have placed the mesh inside the scene. It is taking time to load. Okay, now it's done. So you can see we have placed the asset car. And as this, I mean, here you can see door is separate part and car body should be separate. So here, like when you import or download from the any other softwares, right? Like we don't get proper things. See meshes. If I want this door, right? It is combined together. Okay. So what we have to do is we need a single door because we need to open a door, right? So at that point, this is of waste by importing this asset. Okay. So if you are not about to give any functionalities for the door, right? So at that moment you can use it as a single mesh. You can combine. I will delete this and I will again import it as a single mesh. Force delete. And I will import again as a single mesh. So here you see, click on this advanced and you have an option called combine meshes. Enable this and import all. So it will import this as a single mesh. So this you can use like only for color changing options when you are not about to give functionality for the doors. Okay. And you people, please make a note of the things that you are asking, right? Right. When we are like going through the next session so that we can recall that and we can try to check how it works. Okay. We will try to solve the things.
You're talking about my question?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Because we may forget because a number of sessions will be going on, right? At that particular thing, we may forget.
I'll remember. Yeah.
So we have imported this as a single mesh. See, I will drag and drop. Now this is single mesh. Can place this. I will click play because I used third person character, right? So I'm getting that person. So as you see, I have imported, right? Now I'm not able to go through this. The last session, I think we are about to go through these meshes, right? When a wall or anything you can take. But this, it came along with the collisions. So player cannot go through the object. Okay. And just this I have shown you, but we will use the car which we have got from the um, marketplace, Epic. So we will use that. Once you are imported, right, any assets, so you have to make sure that you have saved all the assets. Once you click on close and don't save, right, you won't get the assets that you have imported when you open the project again. Okay. So it will take time to save this because we have materials. Okay, it's done. So now I will open the project that um I have created, right, car configurator, and export the car assets to our project. Okay. Go to library and open this car configurator. So now what we will do means we will export this car into our uh, project. We will see how to migrate that as I have shown you in the earlier class as well. have you got like this created the scene? How I have done?
Yes.
And see now this project has been opened. Now what we will do means select this car. Okay. I want to find this car assets where it is placed on the folder. Okay. So I will click on this edit blueprint. So it will open up the blueprint editor. Search for the asset. Search. It is placed under the which folder? Not able to select the content browser. So here you can see we have a assets. As you see, these are separate, door separate. All the meshes are separated so that we can apply the material and functionalities also we can give properly. So what I'll do is I want to export these assets. So click Control A and or else you can directly export this meshes folder itself. Okay, right click, and for migration, as I have informed you, by right clicking migrate, it will give the all the default options that are required for this to export. Click OK and select the path of the project that which project you are about to export, migrate. Okay. So in my case, I'm using this demo1, and select the content folder. Click select folder. Okay. It will migrate. Click as all. So it's done. Now we will go and check into the our project content browser. Assets. This is car configurator, car, and meshes. You can see we have got this folder. Okay. So now we will select this all meshes and place into the scene. Okay. Drag and drop into the scene. Expected shader come. Okay. Okay. It is preparing shaders. So wait for to finish this. Oh, crashed. Okay, sometimes it will happen, so no need to worry about this. Okay, I will see here it is showing this error message. Okay, you do not have any debugging symbols required to display the call stack. So if it shows this particular debugging symbols, right, at that moment what you have to do means go to this launcher and click on options. Here you can see we have a few options, right? Editor symbols for debugging. You have to enable this, but it requires lot of space. So right now I'm not going to do this. I will send and restart. I will do that. If this again and again, it will shows the same thing, right? At that time, you have to make sure in download those debugging symbols. Okay. I will close this car configurator. Okay, content browser. Go to the place where that you have created the map. car map. Sometimes it's about drivers also. I mean, uh, the graphic drivers also we have to update. Sometimes it will affect these projects as well. So now we have imported those configurator, right? Car, meshes, and I will drag and drop in scene. Zero option. For anyone, is it working? I think this will take time to complete. So in the meantime, if you have any doubts, you can ask, and you can share your screen and you can show how you have created your landscape as well. Okay, it's done. It's still compiling. Shaders, textures, mesh distance. It will take some time to complete this process. Once it's done, we will see our mesh properly. In between, when preparing shaders is compiling, right? If you try to open any file or want to change any settings, the project might crash. So make sure after completing this compiling shaders, then only you try to edit any of the meshes or any properties or maps. Okay. Does anyone share your screen and show how you have done the landscape? So I will once I think tomorrow and day after tomorrow you can give it a try. Last class and this class. You can even import from the bridge as well the assets, and you can create the landscape by using those assets. And make sure that uh, you create one project from the marketplace. I mean, from this marketplace, download this car configurator and create the project and migrate this car assets. Okay. If a migration doesn't work, means you can do by directly copying the folders from one project to other project. Just from the project location, you can do that. Okay. I think some of uh, objects are missing because it's shown that migration, few of them are copied and few of them are not. So in that case, you can use copying folder to folder. But because it is still going on, we will see. Anything else you want to know? Let me know so that in the meantime we can cover. Okay, I think it doesn't work because here only it is showing, but it will take time. So what I'll do is I will delete all of this and I will do folder to folder copy. Okay, I will delete this folder. Delete, force delete. Okay, so it's deleted. Okay, it's deleted. So now I want to know the location of this project that I have saved. So uh, if you are not able to find, so we can find it from the project only. If you right click on any folder, you will see an option called show in Explorer. Okay, if you click on that, it will open the place where we have created this project. Okay, now I will close this project. Save selected. I have opened this, right? And I will open this car configurator file as well. Folders I am opening, not the projects directly. Okay, so here go to content, car configurator, car, and the meshes. Okay, and I will take these meshes and materials. Okay, both the folders, copy, except these blueprints, we will take all this. Control C and go to content. Here already we have car configurator, right? In that folder only we will uh, paste it. Okay, Control V. So it's done. We will see by opening the project whether it is uh, copied or not. So open the project. So it's done. Go to the level that we have created. Maps or map. So now it's done. And we have copied car configurator meshes, right? Control A. And here it is compiling shaders, right? So when it is doing some background process, right? At that moment, we should not do anything. Let it complete. Okay, 0%. Okay, so we will go to content browser and drag and drop into the scene. Select the all meshes and drag and drop into the scene. Thing for static meshes is loading. Sometimes it will pop up a message on the right side bottom. Here you are seeing, right, preparing shaders. So sometimes when we copy any files to our project, right, it will gives us a message where you want to make any changes to your current project. So import option will you will get it. So you have to hit import option so that we will get the assets that we have copied in the folder. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. See here. I think this is an extra mesh that are placed in the front. We'll see it is compiling still the shaders. It's done. So I will press F. Okay, you can see this mesh, car mesh. This is okay. This is I mean, when they have exported, right? It location is different, so it's placed in a different place. Okay. Let's see if I click on this transform, you can see under the detail section, location. If I click on this arrow mark, we will see where it is placed. Yes, it is on the ground 000. It is placed. Undo, Control Z. I will place this here. You can work with the top view as well if you are not able to place like this. Okay, you can work with the top view and front view as well. So I will place like this now. And as you see, we are these two headlights are there, right? It is not placed properly. So to adjust that, what we will do means now this is placed under the on the ground. If I press end key, okay, end key doesn't work because everything will be on the ground. So I will adjust slowly that to be placed on the ground. Okay, it's done. Now we will place these two objects as well. Okay, so select these two, make it a full screen, F11. I have selected this. Okay, okay, I have selected this, and now I will adjust this here. And as you see, this mesh, right? I'm clicking on this, but the pivot point is somewhere else. So it's really tough to work like this, right? Because point is somewhere else, and we cannot see whether it is placed properly or not. And again, for the selection, it's really tough. So what I'll do is, I will show you one thing. So here, if I right click, right, we will get the options. Okay. If I right click on this, we will get the options for pivot. Okay. Pivot. Here you can see few different options we have. So I will select pivot, set pivot offset here. Okay. If I click on that, this will set to the current place where you have clicked. Okay. And I have done. Okay. And again, now from this point, I want to check what point set offset here. Okay. You can set wherever you want. Okay. And move properly to this. Okay. So like this, you can adjust. See, you can adjust like this. And but if I click on any other mesh, right? And if I go to the mesh that we have placed right now, I will undo. So you see, this is selected, but the mesh is not set to the place where we want. It is again came to default. So this is because we have exported from the other software. So it will be like that only. Whenever you are exporting from any software, right, you have to make sure that you have exported, set the pivot point to the center of the object. And then while you are about to export, you have to make this XYZ to 000. And then you have to export so that the pivot point will come center to the object. Okay. So what if I want to change that inside this mesh? I mean, Unreal Engine means I will show you one more option. So, excuse me. So if I want to change, I will work with top view. Okay, Alt J, so that to make the pivot point, it will be easy. So what I'll do is hold Alt and wheel mouse button and select the axis that you want to move in the particular direction. Okay, I will keep here centered to both the objects, and I have to check with the front view as well. Alt H. So where it is placed, can you see where that mesh is? I will go to, okay, here it is. So hold Alt and mouse wheel button. Now I have placed like that. Okay, and you should not click on any other area. So you have to click on this mesh and you will go to the pivot and select first option, set as pivot offset. Okay, what this do means it will fix the pivot point. So I have clicked on this car, and if I go back to this mesh again, so it will set to this particular place that we have assigned. Okay, so now I can move easily and I can work. Hope this is correctly assigned. See, you can check with the wireframe if you are confusing in the perspective view, right? You can go through the different views and you can check. I hope this is incorrect. Okay. Undo. Okay. I will keep it like this. Yes. So in this way, you can change the pivot point. Okay. I will save this file. You can see we are seeing this star mark, right? So it means you have not saved. So click on save. It will save the map. Okay, no problem. This is about shadows that is showing. So now the car has been placed. If I click on play, okay, my third person player is coming on this player. Okay. Okay, so let me know once you have placed inside this uh, level. Okay, once you have placed it, let me know. It is still preparing shaders, 88%. We have given the basic default lighting, right? So we can adjust lighting in upcoming classes. We have a separate class, right? For that we can do. Just I am checking why place point light here. Okay, as you see here, this is default material it is showing because material has been missed. So we have to apply that glass material on for that area. Okay, we will check all those also missing parts, materials. Okay, so hope you have all understood today's class about how to create a landscapes and place the imported assets inside the scene. So let me know whether you have done this or not. I will give you some time. You can do it. I just want to tell you, you have got time, right? Like this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So give it a try. About 2 classes as well, so that you will get to know how much by practicing you will get a better understanding how to work with Unreal Engine 5. If you while practicing, if you are facing any issues, you can directly message it on WhatsApp group so that we will help you out. Okay. Or if your like if your file is crashing or anything happening, you can take a screenshot and share it on WhatsApp so that we will check and we will resolve the issues. Okay. Okay. So Tasnim, this is about today's class. From my end, it's completed. You can.
Everyone, I've posted a link on the chat. It's a quick test based on today's topics. Please attempt it. I hope everyone's attempting the test.
I think you can stop recording, Tasnim.